What up, fish people? Kenny E and the lovely Danny E with Danikin Aquatics. How we all doing? We had an interesting start to the day today. This tank beside me on the right here had the heater malfunction on me, and I lost my entire breeding group of dragon bloods that I've had for over 3 years. Then also lost my Kyogre flamebacks, which is another real hard to get cool strain of African cichlid from Lake Victoria. Just absolutely crushed. But I turned a negative into a positive, and I went ahead and rescaped it. And it now is holding my Honduran red point colony, and then these little cousins to the red devils and the Midas cichlids. Luckily, the catfish were a little stronger than the African cichlids, and I didn't lose not one catfish, which is amazing. It was looking like I was going to. We had a couple of those on the dead man float when I woke up this morning, but once I got the 90% water change done and got the water temp was at 95 degrees when I woke up, which was absolutely horrible. So they darn near boiled. So other than that, it's been an interesting Sunday. We've gotten all that done. Danny and I did take the time last night to watch my brother's stream. He's a gamer, and I was trying to figure out a way to get the darn thing to load for you guys, and I can't get it figured out now. Of course, now that I want to show you guys this, I can't get it to work. But he was making comments about my wife and I on his channel, and absolutely had Danny and I in absolute. Well, I've got it here, Danny, so I might be able to get it figured out where we might be able to play this for them.
Yeah, it was right before that.
So I think I could get this figured out, and we'll try to see if we can make it happen.
Okay.
But this guy had us in stitches last night.
Oh my gosh, we were laughing so hard.
I know it's.
There you go. What kind of?
Can they hear it?
Barely. No, don't do it. We'll figure it out, and we'll do it next week.
There. Can you hear it now?
Kill this.
Yes.
Make it a pie. Make it a pie. What is the most dangerous? I mean, these are basically the same thing. 4, 4, 4, 4, 3.
It's almost to it.
One first because they don't. That one they get sooner rather than later.
Hang on, guys. It's almost there.
In fact, if you see the name there on Facebook or Twitch, it's Danikin Aquatics at YouTube.com. Around night, it's 6 p.m. Is Friday at 6 p.m. too?
I didn't answer that question.
Oh, yeah, Danikin Aquatics. My sister-in-law Danielle and my brother Ken, they breed fish. It's like a side gig. And when I say breed fish, I don't mean like they breed one kind of fish. Their house, they have like a 3,000 square foot house. That they have one bedroom that has like room for their bed that they live in, and every other inch of the house is covered in freaking 50 to 1,000. Well, what you doing? You guys got 350 gallon tanks coming in there. There's a massive amounts of fish tanks in there. They've got tanks with fish in there. They've got tanks with there's tanks with fish. There's tanks with plants. There's tanks with snails. Anything to do with aquariums, they breed the hell out of that stuff. I'm not saying they have a problem, but they have a problem. But it's crazy. It's like going to a pet store at their house. My son loves it. My wife and I are kind of like, I think your brother has a problem. But hey, each their own.
Okay.
Each their own.
To each their own. Okay, Ken, that's done.
Let's go with. Wow, we need some freaking mana, don't we?
So anyway, my brother thinks we are absolute hoarders, and he made sure to tell his YouTube channel all about it last night. He doesn't know that I was lurking at the time, but I figured I would play that out to y'all. I got the biggest kick out of it last night. We were laughing pretty hardly about it. It's funny how people outside the fish family or outside the aquarium world don't quite view tanks like we do. They don't get nearly as excited as we do about them. So
What's so funny is Ken and I kept whispering to each other last night as we're trying to go to sleep. We're like, I think he has a problem.
yeah, I think he has a problem.
They have a problem.
Okay, guys, I'm going to run through. I know I missed a lot of the top chat up there, so if I missed you, I did see that Fish on Tank just gave us a $4.99 super chat. Appreciate that, Fish on. The top of my chat right now is showing Lori, Monster Fish Gal, so that's where I'm at. Hello, Lori. Catfish Terry, welcome to the chat. T-Bone Fishies, good to see you. Melvin Reef, always good to see you, my friend. Redfish Bluefish, what is up, Jason? Chalupa No Tomatoes, good to see you. Mickey M, always good to see you. Darlene Tanks, good to see you. I'm not missing you this week. How you doing, Darlene? Maria Z, great to see you. R&B Animals and Collectibles, good to see you. Mississippi Hippie, always good to see you. Patrick Hardy, good to see you. Well, welcome from Texas. The Zen Gingers, always in the chat. Good to see you, Zen. Jeffrey Watts, good to see you, sir. Jay Oliver's Guppies and Aquatics, good to see you. Miss Muppet 929, good to see you. My good friend S, good to see you. Rockin' Fish in the house, good to see you, Rockin'. R&B Animals, good to see you, Ricky. My Fish Tanks and Aquatics, good to see you. Petroman 1185, always good to see you, my friend. All Things Fish, good to see you. Lisa NJ, good to see you. Lisa, you're asking me a question. I know nothing about the game. Danny, what was the name of the game he was playing?
Magic
something. There was something else other than Magic. You didn't say the whole.
I don't know what version of Magic it was. I just watch him play every once in a while.
Yeah, if you guys ever want to check him out, his name's Anastel. He is a YouTuber.
It's a stennial.
Whatever it is. You know how to spell it? Drop his link in the chat, Edward.
I think this is right.
Aqua Negro, IG, good to see you. Oh, man. Ames, Nature Water Drops, good to see you. You're too much. Tank Top Tropics, good to see you. Sean OTD, good to see you, sir. Chalupa No Tomatoes, good to see you. Stephen the Truth Seeker, good to see you, sir. Petroman 1185, good to see you. Trenton Brown's in the house, good to see you, Trent. Rockin' Fish, I can't remember if I said hello to you, but hello. We getting to the end here? Yeah, it's like they're coming in as fast as I could say them. Deborah Sanders, good to see you.
And I saw Sunset Jen. Did you say hi to Sunset Jen?
I haven't. I'm working my way through it.
Okay.
Susie Q Aquatics, good to see you. Now, if you guys don't watch her, she goes on 2 hours before we do on Sunday nights here. She always has an awesome stream. Recently, I just congratulate her. I guess she's an affiliate of KG Tropicals now. Congrats on that, Susie Q. Al Wetsots, good to see you. Scott's Aquatics, good to see you. Sunset Jen, good to see you. Good day. Carrie Habercorn, we haven't seen you in a while. Great to see you.
Ken, Sunset Jen asked a question. She said, hey, Kenny, have you checked your pockets for any car keys?
That's because I was in a stream when I told you what I did. I sent a person out driving the other day. And guys, I'll tell this story real quick since Sunset brought it up. I take this guy and I'm busy. I got like 2 customers and I pull this car up, flap the plate on it, get a copy of their license, send them on their way. And I'm in talking to the customer and I look down. I've got the key to the car they're driving right here in my hand. So needless to say, it was not a good thing. Hush.
That was a fancy trick.
Yeah, I almost took out my eye. Listen, Danny, I hope you got workman's comp. Tanks, how are you doing?
I insure you.
Yeah, we're very well insured with me. Have to be. John McKenzie and Aquatic Nest, welcome to the chat. I think I got everybody. If I missed you, drop another thing and I'll pick up on it. So anyway, guys, yeah, Danny and I have been working our tails off. A good friend of ours, John, and then another good friend of ours, Aaron. I'm going to start with Aaron. If you're in the Portland area, I want you guys to go check out his store. He's got an amazing store. It's all things aquarium. The other thing is, if you are from the local area, you're going to notice somebody there because Ian with Nature Aquariums is one of his workers there. So you'll get to see somebody you know first off, but amazing guy. Anyway, he knew I had been looking for a 300 to 500 gallon tank. And I originally was going to do it for stingrays. So anyway, Aaron's sitting there and he says, hey, Kenny, you know what? I got a 300 gallon right now. And you love the price. I said, oh, yeah, what's the price? He says, be here tomorrow and be in my parking lot and I'll give it to you. I'm thinking, wow, you know, this is going to be cool, 300 gallon. So anyway, I get over there and the darn thing looks pretty darn good. I mean, we've got one bulkhead on the side. We've got a cap, couple scratches on both sides that we're going to have to buff on a little bit. But the amazing thing is it's a free 300, not much work needed, and it holds water. So I can't ask for any more than that. And the second thing is, so in the same week, as you guys know, I won 5 of those Ultim Angels last week at my Greater Portland Aquarium Society. Then I told John I'd like to have a few more, so I gave up some shipping costs, and he gave me 3 more of them. So then he found out, because I figured out that this 300, because it's only got a 2-foot width to it, I was thinking it would be 2.5 to 3, and ended up only being 2 feet wide. So I wasn't going to subject the Stingray to only 2 feet of width. So I decided to put Danny's Ultims behind her in this 300. We're going to heavily, she wants to put some plant, lots of manzanita wood and whatnot. So John, my good friend John, found out that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be the centerpiece of Daniken, because my studio, I'm not going to be sitting here on this couch anymore. I'll be down stairs once I get this tank set up and get the other 2. I'm going to be working out of that studio. I'm going to move cable down there. So, I mean, it's going to be cool when I'm done with it. But anyway, John donated 7 more of these Ultims to us. For a grand total in this 300, it will be 15 Ultim Angels. It's going to be amazing. And if you guys don't know Ultims, I mean, they get 12 to 15 inches from fin to fin. So, I mean, going to be a super cool tank. I can't wait. And I do still plan to get the Stingrays. I'm just going to have to figure out another situation. This one's not going to be it. So anyway, let me continue with the hellos.
Hang on. John McKenzie, thank you for the 99-cent super sticker. And it was a poop poop. So we got that. And then we had one more. Hang on here.
Fishy Biz Aquatics, thank you for the $5 super chat. He says, Daniken Aquatics, what's cracking? Not much, Biz. What is, baby?
Hey, was he here the night we were wearing his T-shirts on the stream?
He didn't see it live, but he did comment on the stream itself to let us know he saw them. Yes,
okay, good.
We appreciate the shirts there, bub.
Mismatch Sock says, the Ultimate Tank is going to be breathtaking. And Kimberly Holt says, yes to manzanita wood.
Yeah, we're all going to probably go collecting here soon.
And Dragonlord says, whispering, I think he has a problem.
Hey, Patrick, I know you're just as bad. You, Mister, I got 1,000 gallons sitting in my lower level. You can't even critique me, sir. I know what you got. Chattanooga Ed, welcome to the chat, my friend. And Patrick, welcome to the chat. I don't think you were here earlier when I was calling people out either. Robert with Tennessee Aqua, good to see you. Jessica, Mismatched Socks, good to see you. And a few more that I hadn't seen came in.
And RB Animals and Collectibles is correct. It was Magic the Gathering. Yes,
that's it. That's
that
correct.
Was it.
Al West Sox, welcome to chat. Good to see you, Bub.
And Priscilla's in here.
Oh, good to see Priscilla. Fortner's Fish, good to see you, my friend. Byron Volman, my good friend from Greater Portland Aquarium Society. Always great to see you, my friend. And Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics. What's up, Brian? Good to see you, man. Sandy Farrell, good to see you. Mickey M, all the way. I know you're staying up late for this. Thanks for coming in, buddy. The Zen Ginger, I already shouted out.
Yep, Chattanooga in here. You did
Yep,
get
I
him?
said
Okay.
I got him.
Okay.
Kevin Leon, good to see you, buddy. Griffin Fish Room, good to see you.
Stephen the Truth Seeker says, at least it's not 300 tanks.
Yeah, my brother, I mean, at least you guys know now that it's something that runs in the family. He exaggerates a little bit, too. By 1,000 tanks. And trust me, you see this couch, okay, we do have space other than our bedroom.
With one bed.
Yeah.
That's where we live.
Carol
Look at this
Braswell, good to
cave.
see you. Oh, he's too much, man. He is too much. Scott's Aquatics, good to see you, buddy. Tampa Tom Fishing, good to see you, my friend. All right, I'm caught up. Well, then
Peplin?
Brian, Peplin Creek Aquatics.
Yes.
Roland, I'm in the middle of my stream, buddy.
And then he says, ha 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 ha, with the little foxy. He probably accidentally dialed you.
No, I don't think he realized what time it was. Although Kim's in this, yes?
Yes, she said hi from Kim and Roland.
Okay. Kevin Leon sent us $5 super chat. Says at GDB will have to leave at 6:30. Wanted to say hi. Oh, we appreciate you stopping in, Kev.
Yep.
My flameback female let her babies loose today. Looks like 30 to 40 fry. Oh, that's amazing, dude.
Wow. Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah, that was a rough day, man. I've had that male for almost 4 years, I think it is. That was tough.
Stephen the Truth Seeker says, I don't know how RB does it with his like 300 to 400 tanks.
Well, the one thing he does is he's got most of them heavily planted with, the fish take care of the plants and the plants take care of the fish. So he can get away a little longer with water changes if he has to, but he stays on top of them amazingly. I don't know how he does it either, but he does have a safety net in case there is one or two that go a little late. Mains, tails, furs, and fins. Welcome to the chat, Jess. Good to see you. My fish tanks. Good to see you. Vanowski tanks in the house. Good to see you.
And did you say hi to Melvin Reef?
Yep,
And
I said hello to Melvin.
And Vinoxky Kinks.
Boy, honey, you really are great at listening to me.
Hey, I'm reading, I'm listening, I'm thinking, I'm hearing.
But I did not say hello to Lori, Monster Fish Gal. Good to see you, Lori.
And Big Tank Kink. Okay, got it. So yes, Kenny was
Lisa,
a busy bee.
I had no idea that there is actually a Mississippi State Leagues of Legends. I didn't know that I know like in Madden I've seen where they're starting to have, and believe me, I've myself have considered joining the Madden tournaments because I'm not meaning to toot my own horn, but I don't lose very often in Madden. I'm pretty darn good at it. But got to find time to do that stuff.
Yeah, Ken used to have more time. Casual Aquatics. Hello, everyone. Believe first time stopping in here. Well, hello and welcome.
Now, Griffin, what kind of stuff is that? You're supposed to be my buddy. We just had a guy, Casual Aquatics, saying it's his or her first time in my stream, and you want to bring up me covered in glitter. What's wrong with you, man? Aquaballs, welcome to the chat. Good to see you.
Yes, let's run it, Ken.
Ooh, I think S is trying to challenge me to some football, man.
And Kevin says, come on, that was hilarious. Yes. No, it was glitter, not duckweed on the episode that Ken decided to mimic Edward from Twilight. He went downstairs and shaved his head bald and covered himself in body glitter.
Oh, John Larson says that's because Marines sit in the berthing on ships and play games. Well, we have to relax, John, because when the real war starts, you guys go downstairs and start playing, and the Marines get called in to finish the game for you. Tunk, tunk. Set for fire.
Oh, so good. Ames Nature Water Drops Aquatic says, yes, but duckweed is the aqua glitter. You are so correct. Al Wet Socks. Poop
Poop poop is more expensive in Canada. Oh, Lord.
Boop, boop.
And for all the people that were the last people that requested stickers, I apologize. Last week was crazy. Danny and I are working on that when we get off the stream tonight, and I'm putting them in the mailbox. They will be on their way tonight.
Yes, Mickey, and we still have all zebra caras right now. So everything's...
Nobody's killed each other yet.
Dave Farrell, stop it. It says Casual Aquatics. Ask about the rabbit. No, let's not. Sean OOTD says glitter story or rabbit story. Your call, Kenny.
That's right, John. They sit in the helicopter carrier and the chow line.
So Cooper's Aquatic says, stopping in before bed. Hey, y'all. And Larry D's Tinks and More. Hi, all.
What's going on, Larry?
Oh.
What about them rabbits? Great.
T-Bone Fishies, thank you for the $5 super sticker. And it's a pair laughing. Ha, 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 ha. Oh,
we had a little mishap one time. I let Danny start mowing the backyard, and she screwed up and hit a bunch of rabbits.
Yes, that was the thing. Why don't you tell them about what you did to yourself with the weed whacker?
Why do you bring up all that? Why is it always about me? That wasn't my fault either. Admit it. That was equipment. That was equipment malfunction.
When you hit your own shins with the weed whacker and whack off your shins, that's the equipment malfunction.
It's because
I
the little
think that's
spitty
operator
thing.
error.
It was the spitty thing.
The spitty thing. Yes,
That thing spun out of control. Next thing you know, instead of coming out this big, guys, it came out 2.5 feet. And yes, she's right. And I couldn't get out of it in time. I tried to stop it. All I heard was and then I get done. I finally get it done. I'm a bloody mess. It got both sets of shins and just bloody messed me, man.
And so he sends me this picture of these bloody shins, and I'm like, "What is going on?"
And I said, "I weed whack for you."
Oh God!
It was bad. I mean, bad.
Foxy Fishies, thank you for the 99-cent super sticker. Poop poop. We got pooped on.
Oh man. Welcome to the working world, Ian.
So, you know what I felt was super sad, along with the damage done to Ken's shins, is he was weed whacking the backyard and apparently didn't pay any attention to all my blueberry bushes that I had growing out there. I was looking forward to a really good harvest, and all my blueberries, guess what? Gone.
They look like freaking weeds to me, man.
Miss Matshaw says a weed whacker is not the right tool to shave your legs.
Oh my God. Gnarly says there are better ways to manscape, Kenny, than a weed whacker. Thanks, Bryce. Appreciate it, buddy. Oh, that's cool. I could say you can never have too many of those zebra cara there, Mickey M. Those are cool. But I have noticed some aggression now. We have 8 of them in there, and I would like to thin the herd down to like 4 remaining.
Tampa Tom Fishing says I weed whacked blueberry plants before too, Ken.
Well, they look like weeds, man.
I couldn't believe
Let me
it.
tell you something, Sean OTD. I'm not even kidding you one iota. There is a wing at Kaiser Hospital named after me because I've been there so many times. Emergency room. Never go to the doctor ever for anything, but I have had to go for screwing myself up quite a few times.
So Carol Braswell gave me a $5 super chat and says to offset medical fees. LOL.
Welcome to the chat, both Carol and Fates and Genetics. Good to see you, sir.
Patrick Hardy says you two are some wild fish keepers. And Larry D says poor Kenny can't get your break.
Yeah. Oh no, I break shit all the time. That's the problem, Larry. I break stuff all the time, brother.
So Fish Tank Barn gave us a $4.99 super chat. Says your scorched earth policy with the weed whipper should include your shit. And All Things Fish gave you a $5 super chat. Says it looks like Danny needs more plants and I need to trim. Maybe we can work something out. Hashtag breeding is pleasure. Thanks for a great stream as always.
That's awesome.
And Ames Nature Water Drop says, Ken, you're wonderfully creative.
Well, you don't tell them everything, my fish tanks. I don't have any problem getting insurance. I just don't tell them everything. I mean, yeah. You start telling them everything.
If you look at him, he looks normal.
Yeah, I look like as healthy as an ox. That would be a big negative, Fish Tank Barn. No, Danny, don't let me anywhere near the plant trimming.
No.
Hence the reason. These are my tanks. Yeah, I trimmed them just last week. Can you tell?
Chevy Fish says Toolman Taylor has nothing on you, Kenny. Oh my gosh.
Well, we don't want to hear people puking on our street. Come on, Jessica, get it together.
Oh my gosh, I know. Oh, I love Me Too Man Taylor too, Ames. But he always has kind of reminded me of Ken.
Oh my goodness.
Hence the reason Danielle's going to be using the buffer to buff out the scratches in the 300.
Yeah, she won't let me near that sucker, I guarantee you. Anthony's Fishy Friends, what's going on, partner? Good to see you. Mirik Tomshek, good to see you. Fisher Aquatics, always good to see you, my friend. Kenny, I stripped my first African cichlid of her fry. Feels weird to do it that way.
That to her. But from my research, that's how everyone does it.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you straight up, Ian. I don't believe in stripping African cichlids. You put the female in a tank by herself, let her spit them naturally, and it's fine.
Then you can just take her out and put her back in the other tank.
I mean, for God almighty, could you imagine if humans did this? Here, let me get your eggs out of you. Just rips your guts out, throws it everywhere.
William, stop.
Yeah. Anybody who strips African cichlids, just try it my way one time. Put the female by herself in the tank, let her spit naturally. Then the good news is she can stay in there with her babies for about a month and fatten up before you put her with the man again. Anyway, rant over. I think stripping is very cruel to the Africans. I really do.
Petroman says, Kenny, Danny takes good care of you, transporting you to the hospital.
Yeah, she's had to meet me there a few times.
And drive you. But see, this is why when he borrowed a skill saw one time, and the neighbor went over to our other neighbors and he told all the guys that were sitting there, yeah, I just let Ken my skill saw. And they went, you what? And they all jumped up, running up the door and over to our house. So, he has a reputation.
Foxy Fishes, welcome to the chat. Good to see you.
Dragon Lore says I don't strip either.
And here in a couple weeks, guys, I will be having a good friend of ours. We're pretty excited. Hat Trick Farms will be our guest on Daniken Aquatics. It's going to do a subject on goldfish for us, which we are very looking forward to. If you guys haven't seen Joey on the Father Fish Show in the mornings, they do an awesome job. I try to make it as often as possible, but I'll be truthful, guys. I am lazy. I'm never up that early in the morning, but I do usually catch them on their afternoon show on the weekends, 3 p.m. on the afternoon on my time, Pacific. So check them out. They do a great job.
Lisa NJ, she says Kenny has no skills. Now. I have never said that. I have never said that. Kenny has skills. They're just not in like the handyman category. He's a whiz with numbers. He takes care of me. He totally takes care of me.
Not only is it Kenny E, Daniken Aquatics is Kenny E, male gigolo.
Hey, don't say things like that, Kenneth. This is a family show. Stop that. Oh my God, I cannot believe you just don't do that. Whatever. Now I can't even think. You're going to just take over. So, all right. I just don't even know where to go with that.
I'll explain it to you after the stream.
Shut up. Do you see all these angels swimming?
Straight to fish. That's right.
They're begging.
Get us back on task.
They're begging. Look at them. Zoom, zoom. They're running over here begging. And the discus are looking like, what is all the fuss about? No.
We haven't showed them yet, so I'll put it on that. There.
What?
Show them your little school.
Yeah, this is cool.
We got the other ones yesterday. Now we got this little massive school of these guys.
Isn't this cool?
Once they get into 300 gallon, it is going to be so amazing. I cannot wait.
They're so cute. They're just all over
Fish
the
on
place.
Tank Tanks, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Greatly appreciated, sir. It's a sticker, Danielle.
Yes. It doesn't say anything. There we go. Where are you? Would you add yourself back in here?
Sorry, I was putting you. I was having you show off your fish there.
I know. And then I got done. Melvin Reef says, that reminds me of the Kenny Rogers ha 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 skit from Mad TV where he would have had freaking accidents losing limbs. This is so true.
There's other things from Mad TV that I can do impersonations of, but she hates them.
Don't.
She don't like Stuart, and I love messing with her.
I can't stand Stuart. I hate Stuart imitations. In fact, it creeps me out terribly bad. Because Ken does it like this dead-on accurate. It sounds just like that dude. And then when he points his toes the way Stuart does, it reminds me of the whole Stuart thing. I just like...
All I say is, stop.
Stop.
Stop. Oh, Kevin Roseberg, good to see you, sir.
So Aquaball says, I have a new tank in the fish room. I think you saw it.
Yeah, that was cool. I saw it on Father Fish this morning or this afternoon. Was that morning or afternoon, George?
Even Ames says that was creepy. It is creepy. It's really icky. It makes me feel icky.
Mike's Aquatics. Good to see you, Mike.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Lord.
So what else? There's been other fishy news happening around here this week. So we did the rescape and the transfer of all the guppies when the air went out. in that one. And then it ended up only being that the air hose had come disconnected. And so that's why they weren't getting the air. Ken, don't breathe so hard. Fish Dream says the angels are looking lively. Would you stop, Kenneth?
It's probably because Miss Danny hasn't fed them in a while. They always get lively when they're hungry.
They do this to me all day long. And they get fed like several times a day, like up to 5 times a day. So
They have to be.
Well, because they're little and cute, and they need to grow really big. So,
Well, when John gets back, we'll get the 300 up and running, and they'll be in there, and they'll just grow like wildfire.
The Zen Ginger says, "Yeah, stop trying so hard to get oxygen, Kenny."
It's this new thing she got me. I mean, if I get it too close, you guys can hear me. It's like
That's way too loud.
there. Is that better?
No, now you're too far away. So, as your brother says, you have to tell your wife to stop getting drunk and hanging in my channel. Now, I was not drunk. I was playing Yahtzee with my friend Janet. So Ames says, does Kenny suck the air hose from the aquarium?
My brother's in this chat already?
Mickey M says, your shirts really shine. Can't miss them. Awesome. Thank you. Oh.
Well, now everybody's saying hello to my brother. Yeah,
So-
Mike, we went ahead and played your video at the beginning of the stream.
Part of it. Patrick Hardy says, at Dan Aquatics, do you sell fish and your stickers online? Well, we give stickers. Do you want to throw that up there, Kenny?
Yeah, if you want there, we don't charge you for our stickers, man.
We send them to you free.
Just send us your address to that. I'm going to be mailing them out tonight. I'm going to be working on them. I'm behind. I usually get them out weekly. I missed last week. So anybody that requested them, I haven't forgotten you. We're going to get them in the mail tomorrow morning. So
The Zen Ginger says, there has to be a happy medium between sounding like you're out in the field and Darth Vader.
oh, Ben's on it tonight.
Son, I am your father.
Patrick Hardy says, block all family members who are not into aquariums. Sunset Ginger, don't know about Mad TV, but this stream is like a mad comic. Daddy smiling, Kenny's antics. Thank you.
My antics? What do you mean? How is it always that one's antics right there?
Oh, your brother says, "Hey Kenny, did you ever tell him the story about you and the cab driver?"
That's
they
probably
would like
not,
that one.
No, it's probably not an appropriate one for our stream, brother. We do have children in here.
And Sean OTD, oh, what's the cab driver story? I want to hear it. No, you don't. And then what cab driver, Kenny?
That might have to save that one for a Catfish Cherry stream or something.
Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh. See, now your brother's causing trouble in the stream. Oh goodness. I just can't even hardly breathe. My mouth hurts. I'm going ready. And I still got 20 minutes to go.
Catfish says, don't think so.
Lisa and Jay, Kenny's version of Taxi.
It was not one of my proudest moments in life.
Yeah, no good. So let me see. I don't really have any other incidents to report this week.
Well, except for 2 minutes before the stream, when I was taking the garbage out, forgot that rock and dropped that thing right on the top of my ankle. You forgot about that one.
Yeah. We didn't have to take you to the hospital, so I would call this a non.
We don't know yet because we started streaming right after.
Carrie Havercorn 499 Super Sticker. She says, I certainly missed you guys.
Oh, we missed you too, Carrie. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Super chat, I mean.
Oh, Fish and Tank Dunks, good night. Thank you for coming by.
Good to see you, Fish on. Can't wait to meet you when I come back home to Wisconsin.
So we're in the middle of trying to get our stuff taken care of to go to the ACA.
Yep, we will
July.
be. It's a definite. We are going with our good friends, Roland and Kimberly Holtz.
Yeah.
It's the vice president of Guppus, and then we're going to take off down there. We're going to go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if anybody's going to be going, let us know. I'd love to meet you while we're down that way.
Be fun.
That's going to be an awesome event. Anytime you got a whole hotel lobby full of cichlids, it's going to be a good day, man.
Well, Mike's Aquatics and Things is saying, any chicken stories?
Chickens?
Well, you did have a chicken grandma, right?
Yeah, but there wasn't nothing really exciting about chickens.
Ducks.
Yeah, ducks are another story.
So I let my daughter, even against Kenny's advice, I got my daughter, she wanted ducks really, really bad. So we went to the store and we got 2 ducks. We built this little enclosure out in the backyard and a little pond, and we built everything out there, and the ducks multiplied like crazy. And we had giant ducks all over the house, and the ducks wouldn't be quiet. They were really super loud and bothering all of the neighbors.
Yeah, ducks and geese, I'm going to tell you right now, there ain't a dog alive it's a better watchdog than geese or ducks. Any movement in or around their area, they're honking, man. And they don't care if it's 2 a.m. or if it's 2 p.m., they're honking.
But so there wasn't anything terrible other than that we had so many ducks we didn't know what to do. We were like the little old woman in the shoe with the kids.
Oh, that sucks, ducks. Sean. I was so hoping you were going to be there. Mr. Cichlid, I thought for sure you'd be down there. Well, I do know Scott from King and Queen Cichlids is going to be there because he is one of the event organizers. And then Carrie with Science Cal is definitely going. I'm definitely going, and I'm pretty sure Ed said he was going to make it up that way. That's his hometown. I hope he does because he could show us around.
So Catfish Nation says, get a couple of guineas. Well, I was thinking about getting peahens.
No.
Because we have a peacock around the neighborhood, and about this time of year, he starts waking up and calling out and trying to find a mate at 4:00 in the morning. So I thought I would get some peahens to help with. Then I thought, oh no, I'd probably just be exasperating the problem.
Yeah, this thing is aggressive too, man.
Dragonlair says, try guinea fowl, Kenny. They never shut up.
Yeah, I'm pretty much over the non-shut up type birds. Lisa says, no, don't do it.
And Carol Braswell, oh my gosh, who knew that about ducks?
And then she says, does Kenny get his ducks in a row?
Oh my gosh. So yeah, crazy stuff with it. We got overrun. It was kind of like the cats. But all the cats are coming out of the cupboards everywhere. And it was like, that happened with the ducks. So we don't do ducks anymore, and we don't do cats anymore.
There you go, honey. Ed says he's going to be there. So this is my one event chance to convert Chattanooga had Mr. Guppy man himself into a cyclic guy.
They're gonna have other things besides cichlids there too. So
Oh, there's the jarhead entrepreneur. Thank God, another jarhead in the stream because these guys were getting out of control, brother. Welcome to the stream.
Estenial says, and weren't the ducks heathers? Well, yes. They were heathers at first.
Yes, we told about the cat jumping in the frying pan on Friday, Mike.
Guineas are great tick eaters. Well, I'm glad I don't have any of those in my yard.
Yeah, Oregon, you got to go deep in the woods to get into the ticks here.
Oh. Recon 338 at Daniken Aquatics. How are you? Stopping by to drop a like before bed. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Good to see you, Recon. Great to see you.
Ames like, no, don't repeat the cat frying again. All is well with the cat. Estenial says, come to my side of the yard. Oh, good times, good times. Here you go. So, Ken, what are you doing?
Texting.
Why?
People text me all the time, right midstream. Hi, Timmy. Bye, Timmy. That's Zen talking to Recon, I believe.
Says Terry found my channel at Griffin Adventures. Oh, Mike says the deer hang out and eat his roses. Well, you know, at least his deer isn't being a kamikaze type deer like ran into our car.
So Jarhead Entrepreneur says, when I retired from the corps, I worked for FedEx Home Delivery. And one of my frequent customers had the guinea hens or whatever, and they would chase me all the way to my truck.
Steven Trueseeker, maybe you could do one day you could do a Deepwood adventure. This is Sean O'Dean. Now I really want to hear the cab driver story. If the cat and the pan are murdering bunnies is fine. LOL. No. Says worst experience with fry. I got some netting and killing rare killie fry instead of scooping up.
Oh,
That's sad.
what I always like is when you're doing the rack room and the little net of safety comes off and you suck up half of your fry into the yard. That's always fun too.
And then Danielle's picking the little fry up and putting them back in a little bowl to bring back into the house and dump them back into the container. And he's like, Danielle, just stay out there. Dragon Lair says Kenny needs to go looking for Bigfoot.
The closest you're going to get to me looking for Bigfoot is me looking for a big walleye. I do plan to do some streaming from the boat this summer. Show you guys these gigantic walleye we get here in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, I should tell everybody. I'm going to go get it. Hang on.
Get what?
Hang on.
God only knows what she's up to, guys. Yeah, it's Lupino tomatoes. We get good walleye here.
I don't know if I've shown this or not before, but this is tulle. It's like stuff that they use to make little skirts for ballerina dancers with. It comes on a spool where you can just pull off yards and yards of it. This stuff is like the best stuff in the world. Number one, if you take a little piece of it off and put it over the end of your hose, you don't suck up the little fries or the little shrimplets. It's great stuff. The other thing this stuff does, you can use it on acrylic or glass, but it removes green spot algae like nobody's business. You hardly have to scrub, and it just comes right off. So if you can't use a razor blade, use some of this stuff. And it's also, you can throw it in the wash and reuse it. So you can reuse it all you want. So I wanted to recommend tip and trick this tool stuff.
John Larson says Kenny wants Mrs. Bigfoot, providing she can teach him how to fish. Listen here, John. I know how to fish, buddy.
Well, okay, yes. My husband has taught me how to fish, and he taught me so well that when we went to the lake, I was up playing with the kids, and he'd been down fishing all day, and I come down and I sit next to him. I cast out my line, and I reel in this giant lunker. Huge fish. So I had to chain it up there next to the shore. Then we went to another lake, and he was doing his thing, and I was out looking for salamanders and wild strawberries and everything else. And I come over and I sit next to him. I cast it out. Huge lunker.
I was not happy. Fish and Floral, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Deborah Lewis, welcome to the stream. PB Aquatics, good to see you, Ricky.
So I'm glad you guys like that tip. That's awesome. Cool. Good. Ames says, do you rake your sand? What I do sometimes on my sand in some of my tanks is I attach a chopstick to the end of it. So there's a little bit of the chopstick at the end of the hose, and I put it on with a rubber band, and then I twirl the chopstick into the sand to stir up any crud that might be down in it. That's when I'm doing a really deep cleaning.
Chevy Fish, welcome to the chat. Father Fish, welcome to the chat. Good to see you, sir. MC Aquatics, good to see you. Oh, trust me, John. I don't care what man goes. If you take a woman fishing with you, she's going to kick your butt every time.
That is so not true. I had 2 instances where I outfished you. So I have to brag on them.
That's too many.
Oh, RB Animals and Collectibles says, Kenny, have you ever fallen off the boat?
No. I had to think about that one. Peplin Creek Aquatic, thank you for the $5 super chat. He gave us all kinds of cool little symbols. I think he's insinuating.
I love foxes, fish, and fish. Freshwater fish and saltwater fish.
How do you know what that means?
I don't know. Because one's a freshwater fish and one's a saltwater fish.
Ah.
And I is usually I. And heart means love.
Oh, Holly says, yum, first rainbow trout of the year. Good for you, Holly.
And hello,
Larry
Crystal's
D says,
plants.
how you doing, Crystal? And then Larry D says, be afraid, Kenny. Be very afraid. That's hilarious. Well, in 6 more minutes, guys, we're going to head over to Griffin's Fish Room.
Is it that late already?
Yeah, you know how our streams are. They blast through. Another weekend of streams going to end here in 6 minutes.
I'm really shocked. See, you asked the wrong question. Has Ken fallen off the boat? But there have been plenty of instances where he fell in the boat.
Yeah, I've done that a few times.
Where he broke his ribs while we were on a camping trip and we had to leave because,
Well, that time wasn't my fault, though.
You tripped in the boat. How was it not your fault?
That wasn't my fault. Boy, I tell you, that one Honduran is so good looking, man. It's got different stripage, captivating.
Laugh out loud, Dragon. Sean OD says, my buddy has a photo on his wall of Bigfoot tracks he took when he went camping. Didn't have the heart to tell him. I was
Okay.
walking over there barefoot 5 minutes before. What, Kenny?
Patrick Hardy says he's going to inbox me his information. Here, let me help you out, bud. If you want to send me something, you can email me right there, daniken.aquatics@gmail.com. So my brother does plan to help Danny and I. He is pretty good with
Technology.
the techie tech stuff on these streams. So he's going to have me over and do some helpage to try to make my stream more interactive. Just what we need, right?
Michael Wong says, "You two have so much fun here and kept me in stitches the whole stream. Thanks and have a good night and good week." You too. Thank you for coming.
Pleasure to meet you, Michael. I don't think I've seen you in our streams before. We also stream on Friday nights at 7:30 directly after LRB. So it's Friday night at 7:30 Pacific and Sundays at 6 p.m. every Sunday as well. So
Senshin Sir says, "I gotta go eat. Y'all have a good, great evening. By the way, Chalupa, I blame you. I'm having Taco Bell for dinner."
you have a good night, Zen. Thanks for stopping in. We always love seeing you.
Ames Nature Water Drop says she thinks that you need to jazz dance, Kenny. He has jazz hands. Deborah Sanders says, "If y'all get more interactive, we'd all be sitting in your house." I can see
And
your
Zen, if
buddy.
you're still listening, Chalupa No Tomato says she takes full credit for your taco bowl craving.
That was great.
Derek Rice,
stuff.
how are you, bub?
Oh,
Derek?
hi. How are you?
Good to see you. This poor guy, I tell you, he's been through heck this year. Wildfires, ice storms.
Yeah. The trees that went down in Oregon City are unbelievable.
Yeah, it's just amazing, man. It's good to see you, Derek. Always a pleasure, man. Oh, there's my buddy Diego, Multiple Aquariums. Always good to see you, my friend. Thank you for dropping that link.
Ames Nature says, "I want to sit in their house on one of the two pieces of furniture that came to the bed." So Patrick Hardy says, "I truly enjoy your YouTube lives. I've been watching you two since last year." Awesome. We do have some weird YouTube lives. It's going to be fun, though, to go to the ACA and actually get to put some faces to some of the names that we've been interacting. So
yeah, Danny, I think is starting to be wishing she'd went on the tour with me now because
who would have taken care of all the fish?
Hey, we got friends now. We got friends in the fish fam that live local. We've also got fish club. I know we've got friends that would make sure our fish did not die.
We'd have to have somebody move in while we were gone.
So you're going to ask a fish geek, oh, you know, I know it's a lot to ask. Would you like to come into a house where there's 70 plus tanks and of all super rare fish? Would you know, you don't have to if you don't want to, but you know.
John Larson says Danny needs to put out a few videos during the week. She's at home and Kenny can't bother her now.
She is planning, guys. She's been doing. Just Danny's videos have to be perfect. Me, I shoot them. I tell you what I got going on. I post them.
I gotta mute. How do I mute?
Tell her to shut up. That's how you start.
It's 7:00, Kenny.
Oh my God, where did it go? All right, guys. I guess I'm gonna have to. First off, I'm gonna say thank you to all my mods. You guys are awesome. I can't do this without you. Don't start. I also want to thank each and every one of my members. You guys are awesome. I can't believe I now am up to 30 members, guys. I cannot believe it. And then I want to thank each and everybody who took the time to super chat us tonight. You guys are absolutely killer. We don't deserve it, but hey, we appreciate it. And then most importantly, I want to thank each and every one of you guys that have taken the time to be a part of our Sunday night shenanigans once again. So anyway, guys, I think one of my mods had just dropped his link. We're going to head on over to Griff's and we'll do hashtag Altums tonight.
Babies.
And where is Griff's link? I don't see it.
It's right up there. It
It's
just got posted. Monster Fish got posted it.
Thank you, Lori. So, guys, head on over to Griff's. It's always a good time, and we will see you next week, same time, same place. Or if you want to see us 2 days earlier, you can see us Friday nights at 7:30. Peace out, guys. Thanks again. It was fun. And as always, love your fish.